up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha. I'm really glad to have you here. Please do want to hit on the subscribe button before you leave, and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it. Guys, before we get into the gist, please, I need you to do me a favor. Kindly click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button, because I've noticed that YouTube doesn't even notify you guys when I put out a new video. So please help me by clicking on that bell icon, just so you get notified every single time your girl puts out a video. Okay, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, can we get straight to business? I told you guys that anytime you see me tie scarf, anytime I tie scarf, just know that things are about to go down. Okay, and today is one of those days. We're going to be talking about every single thing that happened in the house yesterday, being Friday, the 21st of February 2020. And I know I said everything, but it's not really everything. The major things that caught my attention, because you guys know that when I'm watching that show like this, my eyes are just, going left and right, just to pick out things so that I can come here and gist you people. Now, the first thing that happened yesterday, aside from them just having their regular workouts and some of the couples just coupling up and just being all lovey-dovey, whatever, they had a master class where a matchmaker actually came into the house and talked to them about conflict resolution in relationships and all that. And guys, it was really insightful. I've said this before and I'm just going to repeat myself, okay? This show is not just for the love guests. This show is for everybody. Whether you are in a relationship, whether you are in a situationship, whether you are in a something ship, whatever ship you're in, this show is actually very insightful. So you need to pay attention. And I told you guys before, you don't have to pay attention to the love guests. Just pay attention to Auntie when they're having their one-on-one sessions, or just pay attention to when guests come into the house, because trust me, they drop a lot of gems. Okay, after they had all that master class and everything, and then the guy talked to them and stuff like that, it was time to ask questions. And then my Auntie Jenny, decided to ask a question, and her question was, sir, what if you're in a relationship with someone who doesn't really see you as his favorite, like who sees you as his second option? What do you do? Do you leave the guy, or do you try to make it work? And then the guy's response was, oh, you need to speak to the guy, talk to him about it, and if you see that nothing is changing, then you can leave. And it dawned on me at that moment that this girl was actually referring to Louis. Man, I don't understand what Louis' problem is. This guy has been infatuating over Teresa. Like, Teresa is with Ike, uncle. Teresa is with Ike. Can you focus on your business? Can you mind Jenny? Because Jenny is also a good girl. I don't understand. The guy has had an eye for Teresa for the longest time. But I felt that it was, in the past, because we all know how Ike and Teresa are. But sadly, Jenny still feels bad because, oh, Louis chose me because Teresa said no. So she obviously sees herself as the second option. But my point is, Louis has tried to make effort. Like, I don't know if he's being real. Like, I don't know if he's pretending. But I've seen him make a lot of effort to be with Jenny. So if he's low-key eyeing Teresa, then he's going to have Boyd. He's going to have Boyd. Now, moving on from all that gist, guys, can you believe that Auntie brought in 3 new guests? 3 new love guests, so 2 guys and 1 lady. And the guys are Chrisville, Chidi Banks, while the lady is Meriton. And guys, let me tell you, these people came with a plan. They did not just come to blend in, no, they came to snatch. Okay, Meriton for one made it known before she got into the house that she had an eye for Jerry. And you guys know how uncertain Jerry's relationship is with Sylvia, of which we're going to come back to this Jerry and Sylvia's case in a little bit, okay? But for now, let me introduce the guests to you people and just tell you what they're about and all that stuff. Right, so these guys came into the house, and of course the other love guests were excited, and a lot of people were particularly excited for Chris, because we all know that Chris has no partner. And in my mind I was like, thank God, like finally a savior has come. And I'm like, okay, Chris, you need to step up your game now, because you did not have a partner before, you've been all by yourself and stuff like that. Now Auntie has provided you with 2 guys, so you need to make your pick now, okay? And I think that Auntie put in a lot of consideration before bringing these guys into the house. Let me explain why I said that. The Chris guy is actually 36 years old, and you guys know that Chris is about 36, right? The female Chris is about 36, so they match. So I see no reason why she would want to stay away from this guy, because now the problem before was, oh, Uche felt like he was too young for her, and the other guys felt like she was too old for them. So now there's a guy that's about your age. So no sorry, Chris, otherwise you will go home. You will go home. And when the love guests came into the house, Jay was so excited, he actually went in to call female Chris that, come on, there are new fishes in the ocean. You better come out and just come and see the people that auntie have brought into the house. And she was like, oh yeah, that she's happy about the new love guests and all that, but she doesn't want anybody to pick her because of pity. She doesn't want any pity party. If anybody feels like they want to be with her, let it be that they want to be with her because they like her and not because she doesn't have a partner. And I get her point. Well, Auntie Chris, let me tell you something. If you continue with this mentality, you're probably not going to see a partner in the house. Don't say I did not tell you. You will not see partner. Because now they brought two guys, you're speaking English, advising other people about their relationship. Meanwhile, you're not in a relationship. If you talk about white guys, say, oh, I've been with white guys. If you talk about short guys, oh, I've been with short guys. If you talk about fat guys, oh, I've been with fat guys. Auntie Chris, at this point, you are with nobody. So choose. Okay? And can I just say that since this new love guest came into the house, some people have been acting as if they don't have home training. I don't understand. What is wrong with people? Sylvia, for one, I feel like flogging Sylvia at this point because I don't understand why Sylvia will be doing the things that she's doing. She was all over the new guy, Chidi. Like, oh my god, Chidi. Oh my god. Like, she went to hug the guy and she was like, oh, when last did I hug somebody like this? Oh my god, Chidi, you need to give me assurance. She actually said that. Like, she actually told the guy to give her assurance that he's going to pick her. Excuse you, Auntie Sylvia, these guys just got into the house and you know for sure that they are also going to experience their speed dating. Why don't you give him some time to get to know you and know other people? Look, I get the fact that during their auditions and all that, they all had the chance to bond with somebody. I'm thinking that they actually gave them the room to pair with someone and just bond. So it feels like, oh, I bonded with you outside the house, so when you come into the house, I automatically want to go back to you. Because I don't understand what they're trying to do in that house. Because now she came into the house and Sylvia is all over the place, jumping around with excitement and almost making it seem like she's desperate for a man. Like, I'm tired of reading tweets of people saying Sylvia is desperate, Sylvia is desperate. And every time I want to try and defend her, she just does another thing that will just make me be like, okay, better don't even tweet. Don't even tweet before they finish you here. Because you guys know how the streets of Twitter can be on fire. They will just burn you to ashes. And I didn't want to be a scapegoat because of Sylvia. Because Sylvia was not even helping herself. Okay, let me tell you people here. When they came into the house, Sylvia was already telling the guy that, look, I know you guys are going to have your speed dating, but please, I need you to choose me. Like, I need you to be my partner. Once Auntie comes tomorrow, I'm going to tell Auntie that I want to swap Jerry for you. I want to be with you. I'm going to mention your name 3 times. I'm going to mention Chidi. I'm going to do this, and I need you to do the same. And in my mind, I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Like, with the whole slave queen vibe you've been giving us since you got into the house, you just want to spoil everything with your desperation. Like, you need to chill. And the guy's like, okay, you need to take it one step at a time. You know that we have to do speed dates and everything. She's like, yes, that's not a problem, but just tell me that you're in this. Let me know that you want me because I want you, blah blah. In fact, the guy was like, Sylvia, go and bait. We'll talk later. Like, he wasn't even having it. And can you guys believe that this same Chidi that Sylvia wants to die on top his matter already has a connection with Rosie? Like, I think 2 of them bonded outside the house, like during the auditions and stuff like that. Because now the Chidi guy actually wants Rosie, but Sylvia wants Chidi. So Rosie, I don't understand. Rosie in this show, like the love triangle that's surrounding her. This one a past triangle. In fact, this one is like triangle, rectangle, factacle, anything cool. Because now all the guys want her. And I'm like, wait, Rosie, calm down. You just had your drama with David. Now you've tried to sort things out with Kachi. Can you please not let this Chidi mess with all the work you've put in? And I'm really glad because Rosie cleared him like, look, I know we bonded outside the house, but right now I'm with Kachi and we're trying to make things work. But the Chidi guy is not really bulging like that. Even though Sylvia is there and clean herself on top the guy's matter, the guy is chasing Nash up and down. So at this point, I don't know. I feel like the drama in the house is just going to go from here to here. Another person I feel like is desperate to have a relationship is Jerry, because immediately the new love guest came in like this. Jerry, bam, he went to corner Meriton. Like, you go nowhere, we die here together. And I feel like for their case the feeling is mutual because Meriton actually likes Jerry, and she already said it that she had a thing for Jerry before she even got into the house. So yeah, I mean, theirs is fair because I like you and you like me. But in Sylvia's case, Sylvia, can you stop? Like, can you stop? You're 23 years old. You're a very pretty lady. You are smart. Okay? Don't make people now play you like football. or don't make yourself become football, because in this case you are the one that wants to turn yourself to football. I don't understand. Like, you're pretty, a babe, and you are there pursuing men up and down. In fact, let's not talk about this same Sylvia and Jerry. Guys, there's a lot more to be said than what meets the eye. Like, see all these things that we've been seeing since. They're hiding things. They're hiding things, and we're going to find out. That's the thing. You cannot hide it forever. It will still come out. Okay? Now, there's this argument, or should I say there's this secret that Jerry and Sylvia have been hiding. Nobody should come for me. I'm just saying it as it is. Okay? Before this new love gets here into the house, you guys know that the relationship between Jerry and Sylvia has been like, I mean, Sylvia was into Jerry, but Jerry wasn't into Sylvia at all. Okay? Now, every single time they're having a conversation, Sylvia is always the one trying to make it work. Meanwhile, Jerry is there like, look, I'm not interested in this relationship. Look, I don't like you. I mean, I like you as a human being, but I don't like you the way that you want me to like you. And in my mind, I'm like, why is this guy being so mean? Like, there has to be something. There has to be something. Like, it can't just be because, oh, we met in the house and I don't like your vibe, and that's why I don't want to make you work. It has to be that you had done something to him, and that thing is really difficult to forgive or forget. You know, and I was just asking myself, what could it be? What could it be? And then came the golden moment. The moment of truth, where Sylvia was having a conversation with Arnold, and she was trying to talk to Arnold about how Jerry treats her like crap, and how Jerry doesn't even want it to work, blah 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 blah. And then Arnold was like, okay, what exactly is the problem? And she was like, that she doesn't know what she did to Jerry, that she has tried to talk to him, that yes, that he met her somewhere, and you know, since that time he has been very angry, this one down. And Arnold was like, wait, he met you somewhere, is it in the house or outside the house? And she was like, outside the house. So I'm guessing he met her in a very compromising situation, or in a very compromising place, or you know, something happened, you know, one thing sha. Point is, she did something outside the house that has made Jerry see her in a very bad way, you know. And I'm like, what could it be? And you know, at that point, I was proud of Arnold, because he asked some very vital questions. He was like, wait, Sylvia, did you kill somebody? She said no. Did you do this one? She said no. Was it this thing? You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say the word now before you two will give me strike. The conjugation of a man and a woman, you know those kind of things. And she was like, yes. But that she wasn't the only one there. After all, that Jerry was there too, and she's not getting angry. So why is he getting so angry with her, you know, for doing this or for doing that? And I'm like, okay, could it be? Could it be? In fact, let me not even say this, my could it be, because I don't want anybody to come for me now. But the point is, they shall had history before the house. And I remember Auntie asking Jerry in his one-on-one session, Jerry, oh, have you met Sylvia outside the house? Jerry paused for like 2 seconds, you know, thinking about the answer to give, and he came up with the answer, no. Now, let's take it back a little bit. Every single time Sylvia and Jerry had the conversation of this supposed incident that happened outside the house, you know, Sylvia is always willing to just mention it and just get over with it. But Jerry is like, no, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear it. And I feel like Jerry is mature. Let me tell you why. He knows that if he allows Sylvia is going to cast herself in public. Like, she's not even thinking. That's the annoying part. Oh, she's not thinking, because the world is listening, Auntie. The world is listening. Jerry will be like, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear it. Like, no, don't talk to me about it. And she's like, no, let's talk about it. Maybe that's going to help. But that's not the point. Jerry is protecting you, sis. He doesn't want you to embarrass yourself in the open, because now it's like you're not thinking. Jerry told Auntie that he has never met Sylvia. And Auntie was like, are you sure you have never met Sylvia? And he was like, no, I have never met Sylvia. I know that's a lie. They've met. But he doesn't want people to find out that bad thing, so to speak, that Sylvia did. You know, so he's trying his best not to have a conversation with her, so that he's not pushed to exposing all those things. But Sylvia know they think reach that side. Our own is no, I want you. Let's talk about it. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. But guys, let me know what you think. What do you think would be the secret between this Sylvia girl and Jerry? Because we don't know. All these things now, hearsay. You know, they've not really hit the nail on the head. And I really wish you to remain that way, because We do not obviously want anything that will now embarrass somebody and now make you look like, you know, a cheap commodity. Do you understand? So yeah. Other than that, guys, another exciting thing that happened in the house yesterday was the X party I told you guys about. Now, this X party, according to Auntie, is going to be every Friday. Like, yes, there's finally something to live for. A party. And I know, I cannot compare the party to Big Brother Naija party because, you know, that one is a vibe. This one is a vibe, you know. The vibe is not on the same level. First of all, they had the party in the garden. And you guys know, I used to having the ballroom party with the housemates and all that, but it's fine. This is Auntie's house. It's not Big Brother's house. So we go by Auntie's rules. We don't even have a choice. Like, do we have a choice? Anyways, the party was actually fun because the DJ came prepared. This guy was giving us old school vibes. Like, he actually played one of my favorite songs, Limpopo. Oh yeah, Limpopo. Baby, baby, go Limpopo. Oh yeah, Limpopo. But stop. Guys, I'm so sorry. Like, pretend you did not see this. I'm so sorry. Anyways, the party was filled with so much fun. I mean, AB was giving us step-ins. AB 10 was giving us step-ins. Like, what the hell? Even Rosie was twerking. Rosie was shaking ass. Like, wow. Even Bolanle was dancing, giving us step. Jenny, everybody. But the one person that was just giving me a headache. Now I'm having a headache thinking about it. What is the problem with Chris? Can you people explain it to me? Because Chris, first of all, what was she wearing? Let's start from there. She wore a suit. I've been a coat. I don't understand what she wore. She wore like a red jacket suit. I've been a red suit jacket. And a knicker. And heel shoe. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm willing to overlook your dressing. I'm willing to overlook it because there's a little bit of cleavage. But Auntie, why are you sitting down on the chair? Why are you not mingling? Why are you not shaking body? Now you've been acting like grandma after you say you did not see partner. Now let me tell you people, this new Chris guy that came was making efforts to have a conversation with this Auntie Chris. In fact, during the party, from standing, the guy moved close to the bench where Chris was sitting. From standing there, he sat on that bench with her and, you know, moved close to her so that they could have a conversation. But no, Auntie Chris was shifting her body. I don't understand. They say a man's body touch you, you get pregnant, because I don't understand it. I understand that you've been praying for a man and all that, and you don't want pity. But again, you also need to put in effort. You need to try, get to know him. He might not be that bad. You know, it's only when he now does something wrong we'll now say, oh, Chris actually tried. But at this point, I feel like you need to go on because you're not willing to try. You are not willing to. In fact, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. Oh, thank you. Subscribe, oh, please help me subscribe, and also click the bell icon like I said before. Okay, now Chris has spoiled everything. All the gist I wanted to come here and give you people now. Anyway, that's what the gist I actually wanted to give you people in the first place. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Click on the bell icon like I said. I beg you, so you get notified, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. It means a whole lot to me. Until I come your way again, of course, I'm going to bring you guys the gist of what happens in the house today. Today is Saturday, and I think today is a presentation. Yeah, I'm going to bring you guys all that gist. The game will start fully next week. Okay, so fasten your seatbelts because we are about to go on a ride. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.